Alright, let's do this thing. Hello everybody, welcome. Hello, Stevo, whoops, Darren, Mitch, Scott, how are you all? It's a very shy bot, yes. It's infuriating. I just looked up the commands to check and sure enough, it's like, oh yeah, it's live. Oh yeah, there's a subscription. It's like that SpongeBob meme. Little Patrick and the whatever, I don't know. How are we all? How is your Wednesday treating you? Look at these pull requests. Wait a minute. Look at these pull requests. So many of them. So there's gonna be some conflicts, but I think I don't care. I'm just gonna get into it because I want to write a source generator. Look at this memory usage graph. Isn't this awesome? This is funny because there's absolutely nothing wrong with this memory graph, in my opinion, because yes, memory goes up, but then it goes down again, which is fine. I love the fact that it goes down without there needing to be a GC. That's so good. See if you can pick the overachiever in that list. Well, I mean, the overachiever is clearly this one because of how much it changes, right? There's 7 commits. Where's the, right? 213 lines of code. All right, let's see if anyone can beat 213 lines of code, shall we? So this is a good memory win here. Oh, I see. Did I not do that? Guess not. I love this. Look at this. Me, in my wisdom, I made a layer that was cacheable and always said it was dirty. So, yeah, very clever. Thank you. Oh, I keep forgetting I don't need to actually review them. So, thank you very much, Scott, as always. Alright, we've got one. Let's see how many conflicts we have. What's next? Move iTrain renderer to iRenderer of train. So this is cool. This is like nice cleanup. It looks nicer. It matches iLayout. It's funny though because it's completely different to iLayout, which was the thing we did last week, I think. Last week. And that actually required, you know, changes in DI and stuff, but excuse me. Yeah, this is just normal DI. This thing says it wants an iRenderer of train. And so guess what, I guess. Wait, how does that work? So how does it know? Oh no, because this is an iRenderer of train. Yes, so this is straightforward DI. It just has little angled brackets in it. I think I'm going to rename this class too. I hate these warnings. I'm sick of it. If the inter is a generic type and the type is a generic type. That's a good point, because these have generic interfaces but not generic types. I don't need to review this. Every time. Merge that. So that's, what was that one? That was train renderer. So then we have track renderer. Now is GitHub diff smart? Oh, that's conflicts. Okay, GitHub's diff is a bit smart at least. It's not adding back the thing. I'm just going to merge this with the conflicts because, you know, I'll fix them up. Oh, what? Come on, I'm the boss. That seems unfair. Okay. iRenderer of tracks. Why is this? Oh, look at that. Wait, what? Yeah, okay. So this is track. I must have just done train. Okay, so we want that line and that line. Best of both worlds. Microsoft. Commit merge. Now can I commit the PR? Let's find out. Merge. Woo. Alright, 2 down. Tree renderer. Is this going to be conflicted too? Yes. This is 2 conflicts. Yeah, see, look, 19 lines of code, Darren. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, this is interesting. Tree.renderer ID. Oh, right, I used to pass in the seed. Ah, cool. Well, that is nice and consistent. Yeah, actually, that's really good. Okay, so some conflicts. Wait a minute, didn't I resolve this 2 seconds ago? Okay, I want to... Yeah, that one. So, I hope yours doesn't have conflicts too. Oh, wouldn't it be sad if this has reintroduced conflicts? I would feel terrible. Don't worry, I'm just going to merge yours. What do I do here? Okay, I want that. See, why couldn't it just let me merge and I could have fixed that up in my editor, which would have been easier? Seems strange. Hey, thank you for following, Cody Boy. Welcome in. And thank you for following Siska DK1, who followed 4 days ago, and Pathogen David, just where is not me, who followed 5 days ago. Still got conflicts? Oh no, we're waiting for the build. Nah, let's just merge. Come on, live a little. Live on the edge. Alright, 3 pull requests down. This is fantastic. Snapshot. So this is a button that takes a screenshot. Excellent. Does it include everything or is it just tracks? Create a bitmap, create a canvas. How come only one of these? Why not using var there? Is that... Anyway. No, renders the whole game. That's awesome. Nice use of a local function following existing patterns. Get size. Is that necessary? Doesn't this thing call set size? Somewhere? Maybe? Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Ah, but set size could be not the width. Oh, nice. Okay. So you pass in a width, but then we ignore it potentially. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cool. Very useful for pasting your tracks and your trains into tweets, maybe. All right, which one's next? Let's do it with this one, because I think this one's going to have less chance of conflict. Now, I'm just going to let you all stare at this for 5 minutes and see if you can tell the difference. I'm not sure I know. I can notice. But that's okay. I'll take your word for it. I do remember noticing a little bit when it went to these Bezier curves. Conic 2. What does a conic 2 do? What was wrong with arc 2 again? I've forgotten. Were they not circles with arc? A conic path. See, I'm guessing conic creates a circular path, but then that's what I would have thought arc would have done. Who am I to argue? I hope the game remotely works after all of this. Wait a minute, why aren't my notifications going crazy with every merge? Oh, they are, I've just turned them off in Windows. Awesome. Sorry to everyone in the Discord who's getting all these messages. If you too like messages, you can join the Discord. Alright, game parameters. Is this one conflicted? Of course it is. Yeah, this is awesome. This is something I've been needing to do for a while. Add it to the long list of things I've been needing to do. Is it just cell size? Yes. So we had this cell size thing and it was on track parameters and it just did not belong there because it was not track specific. Thank you, Scott, for cleaning up my messy code as usual. Oh my goodness. Okay. I try. See, this would be so much easier to do in Visual Studio. Look, I don't even have a horizontal scroll bar. Okay, iRender of frame we want. Oh, you know what? I'll just fix it up in VS if it's wrong. That'll be fine. Done. That was annoying. This one's annoying too. Put that there. Take that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this forcing me to use a suboptimal editor. Right. What on earth? Okay, we want game parameters. Renaming it sounds good. We want layout tree, layout tree. Okay, cool. So we want this one. Nice. Dirty private there. Oh, did I miss that? Thank you. I don't remember. We'll go with true, that makes sense. Alright, with that one. Merge that one. Interesting it didn't kick off a check for that. Maybe I was too quick. Alright, and this lovely, wonderful PR. Does it have conflicts? It does. What? Darren, GitHub does not like you. Oh no. Poor Darren. Alright, let's use the command line, shall we? Let's follow the instructions. Okay, step 1. From your project repository, check out a new branch and test the changes. Test the changes. Alright, I'm checking out master and then I'm pulling. Oh, let's just do this. Did Darren tick the let maintainers edit this? Oh, is that the problem? Maybe not. Alright, so then I need to merge the changes. Yes, let's do that. Now I should get conflicts? Wait. I'm confused. Have I done anything? I just merged... Wait, if I merge that into master... I'm very confused. If I push this, I'm going to get this PR, right? I'm just resolving this PR. I guess I can't push up to his branch. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so hang on. Does that mean that this now has all of your changes? Let's have a look. Let's pick a random change here. In main page, let's see if we have categories on our tools. Now, am I robbing you of some cred, some street cred, if I push this commit rather than merge the PR? Maybe not. The commit still have your name. Did I pull before? I don't know. I followed the instructions. I didn't read them. I just followed them. So yeah. So I checked out a new branch to store his work from my master, I believe is how I read that. Then I pulled his branch into, wait, oh no, that's from his branch. Oh, you created a feature branch, Darren, well done. Then checked it out, master, then merged that in, yeah. So that, I would have thought you would have done that the other way and merged master into the branch, but I guess I can't push back to Darren's feature branch, so yeah. I didn't pull master. I didn't pull. No, you're right. I didn't. If I push this, well, if I push this, it'll do the merge. Yes, you're right. I don't have other things. Aha. Clever. Thank you. All right, let's do this again. So what are we at? Where are we at? We're ahead of Origin Master. So let's just go back. Yes, add glowing testimonials. That was the last thing I did. I added a glowing testimonial. Okay, so let's pull master. Thank you very much. Very, very correct. Okay, now... Oh, I didn't even notice this error had occurred. That's good. Bodes well. Alright, let's grab those instructions again. Oh, there's a copy button. How convenient. Paste that. Of course, the branch already exists. Okay, let's... hang on. Oops. Right, no more branches. Copy. Paste. We are pulling. Yay, we have conflicts. Alright, this is working. This is working. I broke things on one merge. I'm sure I broke... If I only broke things on one merge, I will count it. Contour renderer. Terrain renderer. Okay. Right. I want this, but I want this. Manual merging. Okay. And is there any more diffs? Zero remaining. Excellent. Accept the merge. I accept your merge. And I will commit. I don't want to commit a merge. See, if I do it from the command line though. Oh. It didn't used to require a comment, I thought. Anyway, it pre-fills it. See? Much better. Get rid of that. What the? Electron? Node? What? I didn't realize I was running Node. Okay, so now, hang on, we're going to go back to... No, if I go back to GitHub, no, this is pulling... Oh, okay, so now if I could push back to Darren's branch now, that would update the PR. But since I don't have permission, I now have to merge that. This is merged okay. Now I should be on... Okay, so now I should be... Let's just... Hang on. Ah, dear. Okay, so we have the grouping, which is in Darren's. And if we've got game parameters, then we've got Scott's. Excellent. That needs a blank line. excuse me, if you push to yours now, it becomes a +0 -0 PI. Yes. Well, I think it'll close the PI, but yes, if you merge those commits in. Okay. You could have rebased it and fixed it, but you didn't, so here I am. Yes, I did stuff up something. Game parameters. Sure. Using directory is unnecessary. Well, Darren, come on. Literally unplayable. Do you want me to? No, God no, then I'd have to recover from this state and I have no idea what I'm doing. So this, oh, this needs to become game parameters. See, you say it would have taken you 10 seconds, but you gotta respond, you'd have had to respond to all of Scott's changes, which is not that hard. Okay, that was easy. Other than lots of warnings. So I'm confused. So I'm now on master. This breaks. A radio group may only contain radio buttons. Did you run the code, Darren? So that's a radio group, and we're adding text. Did you run the code, Darren? I mean, I'm kind of skeptical. I have not run the code. Well, I don't think this is Scott's. This hasn't changed. Let's just look at your PR here. So this is a radio group, and you're adding text to it. That's weird because I've seen a screenshot of this too. That's very, very weird. Also, this should show is gone. That seems bad. Oh no, it's there. Okay, cool. Old comment on your local. Is radio group mine or is that been built? No, this is being built. See this? See this exception? Do you have that exception, Darren? I'm very confused. Let's just do this. This should at least work, right? We can put it back later. Yeah, this would need a new group. Although, whoa, it's very green. It's very, very green. Wait, are these even radio buttons? Yeah, they are radio buttons. I don't think they need to be anymore. It's green. The trains work. It's just so green. I don't even. Okay, so the height tool makes water. That's interesting. That works. Tree works. The sand tool makes sand. What does the water tool do? Also makes water. Excellent. Wait, is there a non-height tool? So that should make this green. No, the height tool does nothing on sand. Okay. What the? I'm confused. But you know what? It's good enough for me. Oh, look at that! It makes water under. Well, it makes water under the tracks. We'll get there. Awesome. What the fuck? That's not meant to happen. Height should do contours. That is weird. Yeah, height. Let's have a look at height, shall we? Is it literally called the height tool? It is. And it is set terrain height. It is called height. So there's a grass tool, height tool, a sand tool, and a water tool. I like how they're all order 20. So even though there's a very distinct order in them, you haven't bothered to implement them at all. Snapshot. And then what do? We go here and we go youdaran.com. We go click there and go paste. Oh my goodness. Oh, so it's, I thought it was the whole thing. Is it only the viewport? Oh, cool. Okay, hang on. I gotta get trains going. I want more trains. Trains, 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 trains. Oops, broke it. Welcome, Matt, by the way. Sorry, should have said hello. Shouldn't you be asleep? Because there's probably only 5 hours till UnoConf. So go to bed. It's my community service announcement for the day. Look at my trains. Snapshot. Paste. Hey, trains. And no one can reply. Just because I can. We can go here. Look, I can interact with my chat. Alright, that's enough silliness. I mean, it's not. The silliness will continue for an hour and a half, let's be fair. Okay. Yeah, why is hide not working? Did I break that? Is the only question I care about at the moment. It sets the terrain height. You know what? I think I can just do that, right? Oh, wait, I bet you I didn't stage some of it. I bet you some of it's staged and some isn't. No, none of it's staged. Oh, yes. That one. Oh, so all the conflicts that I fixed. Yes, all the breaks that I fixed aren't staged. Excellent. Let's do that. No, I need to commit. Wait. God, it's all happening. We'll leave that for another day. All right. 25 minutes from opening first PR to all 8 merged. Well, working? I'm not sure about working. Look at that, it's merged. Magic. I love it when GitHub does that. The only thing annoying about this though is it doesn't say. I would like this if it's blah, 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 blah. I would like it if this said it was merged by pushing commits rather than merging this PR, because there was an instance in the .NET SDK last week where a PR got closed early, and I was looking and I was like, I can't tell if someone merged this when they shouldn't have been able to, or if they committed it because they cherry picked it or something. Anyway, so there's no more pull requests. Awesome. So thank you, Darren and Scott, for your contributions. Oh wait, I haven't even checked. Does any of this save, Darren? Like if I draw some water and I do this. Oh God, Darren, you. All I've done is I've merged in technical debt. Wait. Oh, contours. The contours layer wasn't on. Haha. I think there's your problem. So now let's go back to the height tool. Oh, so contours render in blue. Is that supposed to happen? I don't know. I'm going to make one little change here. It's not that I don't like you, but I'm just going to turn this off by default because it's just technical debt. So, sorry. This is correct open source project management, right? You accept PRs from the community and then you belittle them on stream. That's how that's supposed to work, right? And it's still running, so I can't build. I will try again. Yay, there we go. Nobody knows some of the bugs. All right. Back to what we were doing. So, the agenda for today, if you've just tuned in, welcome, and if you haven't, I'm sorry, you should have waited till now and somehow magically known that. Hey, thank you for following Pyrocat. Welcome to the madness. You didn't want to fuck with saving yet. Well, you're supposed to fuck with it by making it better, but anyway. Welcome. Oh, before we start, wait, hang on, which way do I turn? I turn this way. Look at it, it's amazing. Look at it more. So excited. Picked it up today. Anyway, Right. So, what we are working on today, when you create a hike, the cell defaults to the first enum terrain type. That makes a lot of sense. We're going to work on a source generator, and I made this last week, and it's very crappy. I'm going to delete this attribute, because I don't like it. I'm going to, I think it's referenced from here, right? Yeah, we need to do reference. I forgot what it's called. Anyway, the other thing I did last week was I played with source generators. So over here, I made this little template project. And what the template, the source generator template is a template. It's basically a set of projects that is a starting point for source generators. Sharp Discount's favorite Aussie. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Nice to be known for something for my non-working emojis in my name. So this project, so it has a source generator. It has the app that the source generator goes into, but then it has tests. It has this, which I just added today and is in completely the wrong folder. And so this is what I want to do as well, because I want to steal basically this one. So one issue with source generators is they're a pain to work with a little bit, because you don't really know what they're doing, and or it's hard to know what they're doing, and Visual Studio doesn't enjoy them much. So I'm going to create a new project, and I'm going to create a console app, and this is going to be a source generator test bed. And I think I just put it in source, given that the other one I created tonight was in the wrong directory. Where did you end up? Yes, it's in a folder called source generator test bed. Excellent. So what this is going to do, this is going to reference the source generator, but what I want to do is grab all of this. Yeah, let's grab this and extract that to a method that is get source, no, generate. Oh, generate. Make it to a string actually, because that's a bit better. String, and we will return this dot to string. So what I want to do is I want to run this program, have it create what's called di source generator. Hello, yes. Have it create a new source generator, and then this is just going to go console dot writeline generator dot generate, which I forgot to make public. Oh, it's static even. Huh. Even better. Let me do that. Yeah, source generator dot generate. And then we need and now we need a compilation. So the idea here is that I'll run this, it'll just spit out the code, makes it much easier. Thank you for following Shakat. Shakat. It's fun to say. I'm going to keep saying it. So that's the theorem. So what we need is a compilation. Why are you... I will add this, that's fine, I can add a thing. Let's just grab those two and grab them in there. Hello! Oh, color a train. Excellent. What color do you want your train? I gotta remember where I store the colors. Train color? Train palette. I think coloring a train is actually slightly difficult. I think you need to pick 4 colors. You didn't realize the work you were getting yourself into here. I bet you regret your decision, don't you? Blue. There is already a blue. I think the color of train should be, feel free to open the PR to add a color palette. That's a tough one. If you'd like to name a train instead, that's a lot easier. Just a pro tip. All right, so we need to generate a compilation, which I have done here, and I will now copy. Is that it? Yes, that's what I want to do. Right. Add a bunch of usings. Wait, oh, do I have the... Hang on, if I go back, paste, add missing usings. Yes, I always forget that that's there, and if you don't do it the first time. Blue train, South Africa. Is that a name or a colour? Are you in South Africa? Welcome along if you are. It's nice to have a multitude of South Africans if Matt's still hanging around. Time is it? Isn't it late there? I don't know. You probably don't need to sleep. Right. Congratulations, you have a train. Thank you very much. Cape Town, awesome. Source. Right. Okay, so here's what we're doing. Our source generator runs against a project, which is going to be trains.net.com, and it inspects the source of that and the compilation of that in order to generate some stuff. So what this does is, given some source, so we'll go namespace trains.net. This is our pretend project, right? We're pretending to run against. It doesn't really matter what we do here, so we'll just, oops, that's not how you define a class. Define some random source. Okay, and then we want a method. So in this method, I'm going to use, I'm going to use the generated method. That was terrible. I'm going to use the method that is generated by the source generator here. The source generator then will notice that I'm using it, and it will generate the corresponding method. Hopefully that made sense. Now, did I put this in any kind of namespace or class? Same namespace. Great. Oh no, this is looking for that attribute. Yeah, I want to get rid of that. That was wrong. Okay, so we're just going to call this... I'm going to call it service locator dot get service, and I'm going to ask it for, hey, what? Let's ask it for a foo, and we'll just give foo an empty constructor. All right, so if I run this. Now what I expect to see here is nothing, because this generator doesn't look for this pattern of code, but it should, yeah, okay, output nothing, that's fine. So what we're going to do now, what are we going to do? Oh, you know what, that shouldn't have compiled, actually. No, wait, oh, this is... No, that's okay. Okay, we can't do. So what happens in real source generators is that, so this as it stands doesn't compile, right? Because this wouldn't be able to be found. So you end up with a compilation that is not quite valid yet. Then C# runs your source generator, munges in your new bits to make one new compilation. And as long as that is fine, then you're right. But in this test bed, yeah, that doesn't really work. So if I were to output the diagnostics from this compilation, it would fail. That's interesting. Okay, that maybe warrants a better test bed in future, but we'll go with this for now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look for every call in the source to this service locator. I think that makes sense. All right. Now the other fun part is I can debug this as well. So for example, if I hit F5, if I give it a moment. When you have a sec, build solution. Okay, I can do that. I'm just waiting. Oh, it's loading symbols. Hang on. Let me turn off loading symbol loading for a minute, because otherwise we'll be waiting here for some time. Thank you for following. Wait, what? Riley in the Void. Riley in the Void. Thank you for following Riley in the Void. Welcome. Welcome along. Ah, here we are. So we've hit our breakpoint. So this compilation should have one syntax tree, which it doesn't have because the code is optimized. Well, that's annoying. Why is the code optimized? That's kind of annoying. Anyway, we have a tree. Yeah, so this is our tree. So we need to look through this tree and we want to find the method call for that service locator. Yay for C#, indeed. All right, build solution. Okay. Is there something wrong? Non-nullable collection changed. Oh, whoops. A bad merge. This should be game parameters, right? Oh no, wait. Sorry, that should be that. Yeah, fine, don't care. Oops. Okay, is that what you wanted me to find? The emoji thing, Scott? Let's see if it's happier now. It doesn't really matter for what I'm doing, but that's okay. Good to fix it. Actually, you know what? I should check that in. Nope. Services. Yeah, okay, that's expected. Because I'm going to change. I'm going to break that, so we'll do that. That was breaking Darren's PR. Oh, right. Cool. Okay, let me check that in then. You know what? Let me check. No, I need to check that in. Oh, I can check in our new name. All right. If nothing else, because I can't promise anything, if we don't get any working code today, there we go. All right, so we're going to look through the tree for the. We're going to look through this syntax tree, and we want to find a call to this method. So how do we look through a syntax tree? So what I like to do is go to SharpLab and paste in our code and click on syntax tree. And what we will find is this. So we are looking for a simple member access where the identifier name is service locator. Now, interestingly, can we get any better than that? Yeah, see this operation, this doesn't know the type because it doesn't exist. And if my source generator is going to generate it, but of course we're running before the source generator runs because we are the source generator. So I don't think we can do any better than that, but let's see. So we want a simple member access expression syntax. No, that's wait a minute. A simple member access expression. Member access expression. Am I in? Yeah, I'm in C#. That's interesting. I guess maybe member access expression's kind is simple member access expression. I ended up adding a dummy class to the source generator as it runs so you can locate it. Adding a dummy class to the source generator as it runs. So you mean generate a class whether or not there's a call to it, and then the next build it'll be able to bind that class. Is that what you mean? Anyway, so this is not attributes, this is methods. Add it to the context tree. So if you add a source here, I don't have a context. If you add a source, does this get parsed right away? Oh, really? Oh, so you're getting a new compilation. Oh, okay, right. So you're getting it to compile that little bit in memory so you can find it again. That's interesting. Okay, that's interesting. That's okay. That'll work. Sure. Okay, and so then we go method, and then this is a. Now, there is a name. Okay, I'm very confused. So this is a simple member access expression with a identifier name in the expression. Let's see if this works. So service locator, let's just put in a breakpoint, and I should make it build first. Yeah, let's make the build. I really should work on source generator stuff. Oh, T4 templates. I spent so long with T4 templates. I had just the most amazing thousands of lines of T4 templates. They generated millions of lines of code. It was great. Source generators is definitely can be fun, I'm sure. But I mean, T4 has its kind of advantages too, right? Like, oh, it's got a simple access expression. Oh, okay, so I bet you its expression in here. Oh, okay, so this expression is identifier name. That's interesting. So what's its name? It's a generic. Name is the name of the member. Okay, that's interesting. So where's the... Yes, okay. I got it. So what we're dealing with here is SharpLab is showing syntax kind, which is simple member access expression. And we're looking at the types, which is member access expression, but it has a kind of simple member access expression. Everybody good? Good. The lack of syntax highlighting in T4 definitely doesn't help. There was a plugin by Tangible T4 that added like ASP.NET style syntax highlighting, which I remember using at some point, but it still wasn't perfect. But, yes, that definitely makes them hard to build, but the fact that you can just write code makes it easier. It gives you a stub define, which means you can piggyback on the initialize to gather what you need to look at. So you're resolving types that you need to process just looking over what you gather in initialize. Grab a symbol info for it. Yes, I guess I can't grab a symbol for this because there's no semantic information. That's an interesting point. That's a very interesting point. All right, so let's do this. You know what? Let's do this. So we want a member expression. Oops, where m.expression is identifier name syntax with a name, no, identifier of. Now, is this going to allow me? I probably can't do this because this probably won't let me cast implicitly convert from a string. Nope. Ah, dear. And of course, service token, meaning I can't. Can I do that? I don't think I can. Text. Alright, well, this is just dodgy, but whatever. Good old C#9 patterns. Right, so that'll find a member access expression which has identifier named syntax with an identifier which has text of service locator. Okay. And I mean, I guess that's it. Yeah, we're just going to do that. All right, so what are we doing with our... So now we have a method call. Syntax receiver. Yeah, I don't want to do syntax receiver yet because I don't care enough. I'm not fussed about speed, and I'm also not expecting this to actually have more than one thing it's going to run on. Filter by invocation expression syntax. Then when you're back in the generate call, grab the symbol info for it. Yeah, so I want to get the invocation. I want to get... So if we go to here, the invocation expression has... Yes, I think, is that right? Because that has the argument list. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm here at this level, which I can see what type we're on, but I can't get the... Okay, so then, well, we should be able to... In theory, we should be able to go and get the invocation expression syntax like that. So this is now invocations. Then we can loop through all the invocations, which, I mean, there probably will be only one, but we'll see. And so this is... we'll call this a method call. And so now what we want to do is we want to go through each argument in the method call argument list. And let's just start outputting some strings, shall we? Is this not enumerable? Argument list dot arguments. That'll do. Yes. Ugh. It's so annoying how detailed syntax is. So the argument list is not the list of arguments. It's the entire list, including the brackets. So therefore it has two tokens for the brackets. Inside the argument list, it then has arguments, which are stored in an argument list. Kind of. Okay, so now we need to generate. Let's just do this. Let's see if this works. It didn't. Okay, I'm guessing this has gone too fancy. Alright, let's put a breakpoint on each of those. Do I want the argument or the generic type? Wait, what did I've forgotten what the code looks like. Oh yes, you're right. No, there shouldn't be any arguments to this. There is, you're right, it's generic types. I'm just curious to know though whether this is like, is this true? Can I do, okay, that's true. Ooh, expression has side effects that cannot be saved. I mean, it doesn't, but okay. Parent, that's an invocation expression. That's interesting. So this should have output something, right? Oh, we found a method call. Oh, what am I saying? There's no arguments. Yes, right, generic type parameters. Helps to know the code that you're analyzing. All right, so generic type parameters. Yeah, okay, I probably do need a symbol. I think you're right. Yeah, I think a symbol is going to be low here, because otherwise all we get here is we get a string, which we are not going to be able to find anything with. All right, so what we need to do is we need to generate a new, so we would go compilation we would add a syntax tree. Now can you do syntax tree dot parse, or from, no, new syntax tree. Oh no, it'd be a new C# syntax tree, I guess. Maybe? Hey, there's a break. Ah, parse text. Excellent. Alright, cool. So, we're going to do our stub. Now, our stub, annoyingly, I want this namespace, which means I need to get, I need to do this in order to find out what namespace to put it in. Well, maybe I don't. All right, we'll start with a global namespace of sorts. And so then this is public class. Let's go with static class. What did we call it? Service locator. And then, oh, I don't know why I'm doing this on one line. Let's make it look nice. And then we want a public static. Do we care about this at all? No, get service. No, that won't bind. Get service T. Yeah. No. And then I guess this needs a, let's see, is a class, so nullable. Okay, so we want to add this stub to our compilation. Go of T, then use return type. Oh, default? Yeah, default would work too. Cool. Use the return type. Yes, I guess you can use the return type without not even a type argument. That is handy. Yeah, okay, let's do default. Just so it's a bit nicer. Alright, so we want to do so we need the source text from our string stub, helps if you can type. Now we want our syntax tree from our source text. Oh no, it's was it parse? Oh, God, intelligence. Parse text, and we add our syntax tree. All right. Now, this is going to look through all the syntax trees. No, that's okay. This is member access, so this won't find that. Cool. All right, I think this works. So let's do. Do we have a semantic model? No. So we need a semantic model. Oh, I need to pass in. Oops. For the tree. So the semantic model is going to give us all of our type information, right? Syntax gives us the code. Semantic model is going to give us all the bound information. So if we find the invocation, now back to our source thing here. Let's whack our stub in. Okay, so a generic type is on the member access, but yeah, the invocation would have a return type on it. That makes sense. Okay, thank you for following Nala TDF. Welcome to the club. Welcome, welcome. All right, so we are finding all the invocations. Now we don't want to do this. This was wrong. Okay, so let's see if we can't get the model for the... Now, what are we going to want? The invocation, presumably it's going to be for its return type. But this is where I like to do trial and error, because there's a bunch of different ways this could work. And since I don't know them, oh, interesting. Okay, what's our invocations node got when it's at home? Is this strongly typed? Yes, good. So we have an argument list. We have an expression. Now let's just see what happens. Are you human or a robot? Well, me personally, I'm a human, but you know, thank you for asking. You never can be too sure. I think if I was a robot, I'd know what I was doing, and I don't. I'm fumbling my way through this, but that is one way to learn. Alright, so we have our method call. Let's just double check that. I can't see where it is. String, make sure we're right. Yes, so service get letter. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to find the type of foo or the return type. We're okay. That's what a robot would say. Well, I mean, maybe. There's a handy .return type .toString. No, there isn't. You're lying. Okay, so model 1. What is our symbol info? It is null. What is our declared symbol? It is null. What is the model of our expression? It is null. It's going well. Return type? No, there isn't. Stop cheating. Stop cheating. Put your book away, Scott. As iMethod symbol. Well, yes, well, you have to get the method symbol first. You have to get a symbol in order to cast it as an iMethod symbol, my friend. What was I going to do? Oh, yes. Do I have this installed? I do. You can't see it because it's off screen. But if we just wait a minute. So this is the other way to visualize syntax, which is doing the same thing as we can see from as SharpLab does. But I think it can view the symbols. So this says it's a method symbol, but it came back as null. Wait, maybe it didn't come back. Hang on, did it not come back as null? Am I reading that wrong? Let me do this again. Hang on, maybe I read that wrong. What is model 1? Oh, whoops, it's not null at all. Its symbol is null. Okay, yes, so yes, you would cast this as an iMethod symbol. Hopefully? No. No, wait, that can't be right, because this should tell you what type it is if it was a symbol. Well, Streamlabs is a bot, but thank you for the gift subscription anyway. Very nice of you. Okay, hang on. Let's go. Where was that window gone? I closed it because I'm silly. Okay, so this parse text expression is a very good. So view type symbol is any. This is a non-error type symbol. Okay, maybe that's what I need to get. Converted type symbol, if any. It's interesting that this type symbol says method symbol, but when I do it, there's no get type symbol, is there? No. This is get type info. I should probably just play around with the semantic model in the debugger. I think it's probably going to be faster. Are you a bot? You're a very self-aware bot if you are, which is good. Well done on achieving. Okay, we have some type info, but we don't know the type. So that doesn't work. I am operating on the right compilation, aren't I? Yes, there's 2 syntax trees. So I'll get this version of capture. Alright, let's... What else can we try? Constant value, no. Declared symbol, we tried. Method body diagnostics, goodness me. I can get some speculative type info. Let's see what it speculates about. Can you speculate about anything? No. Oh, unable to evaluate expression, that doesn't help. Ah dear. The method call. Is there a generic type arguments? I mean, I know there is, but what's it called? Invocation expression. Oh no, that's down here. Type argument list on the member access expression name. Goodness me. A generic name. Ah dear. This is one thing I forever struggle with, is knowing where you can get what symbols from. So it returns what symbols, if any, a given expression tree is a given expression syntax bound to in the program. It doesn't help me much. I mean, this seems like it should work, and yet it's not getting me back anything interesting. And this, yeah, I need to. I feel like, okay, let me get rid of this, because I would have thought that what you could do here is, given a member access expression, you could go get declared symbol. No, that's from a declaration, not an access. Do we have a declared? No, that's not a symbol. What is set on your context.compilation as syntax? What is set on options? Goodness me. I don't know. Hang on a second, I will find out. Let's just have a look at the symbol info though on that while we're here. This could be one problem with running it from a console app. This might not be, this compilation I'm generating might not be real. Actually, oh, I wonder if that's the problem. I wonder if this compilation is not successful. Because there is no, yeah, so the one downside to using an app like I'm doing, a test bed, is that the compilations I'm producing are not what is not what the real compiler in the real project is going to produce. So let me get the diagnostics. Oh, come on. Is there a success result? I don't know if it worked. Yeah, it's produced an assembly. So I think it has. I think you're missing something on C# parse options. Possibly. What? Anything specific you're thinking? Language version C# 8. That should be fine. I think maybe this is right. There's 2 syntax trees. There's no declaration diagnostics. It kind of looks like it's successful. Well, let's have a look at the options. What options are you thinking? Oh, I might be in script mode. Is that still a thing? Applicant with kinds of DLL, that doesn't matter. Nothing nullable, that doesn't matter. I don't know. This looks okay. I think. Edit and continues enabled, that's good. Try dropping back to source code kind.regular. Okay. Now where do I put that? Is that in here? In here? Or is it when I'm actually creating the compilation? Create. Compilation options. Source code kind. Regular. It's an option on add syntax trees. Okay. This syntax tree gets added in here. Parse options. I think that's what I want. Yep. So let's get kind of regular. Oh, right. Source. Find, what was it called? Source code kind? Nope. Hello, what are you called? Just kind. Okay, so that's regular, and then in here, all right, let's see if that works any better. Yeah, this is the one problem with fighting with compilations, is these are fake compilations. Alright, so what's our symbol now? Still null. Symbol.symbol is still null. Which is, I don't know. It's probably a worry. We are on the method call now. Let's go to... Oh, actually, you know what? Let's stop mucking around. Let's validate this for reals, yo. We can do this. We can go to here. We can go di.service mutator .get service main page. And then we can put in here debugger.launch. And now we can rebuild our solution and hope for the best. Maybe. Yeah, this is kind of frustrating. You're like, I don't want to put the source generator in as a source generator yet because the IDE doesn't support it well, but putting it in as anything else is then painful because I'm not doing the right things. let's just debug it in the same instance. Why not? Okay. So, yes, let's step into there. Let's do that. We get a new compilation. Is this going to throw or is it just slow? Nope. So that wasn't happy. Are you sure this cockamamie idea of yours works, Scott? Oh wait, you know what you need to do? Do I have valid? Oh yeah, that's pretty valid code. Oh, let's just, in case I'm reading this wrong, I think that's valid. That looks right. T get service? Yeah, that looks right. So that was interesting. Let's try that again. That was very interesting. Okay. There's a chance that doing this in the same instance of Visual Studio is a terrible idea as well. In fact, can I turn on, let's turn on this. So run to there, go. Aha, inconsistent language versions. Oh, look at that. Alright, you know what? I need to copy the parse options from the parsed in thing. I've only done this by gathering things in the initialize, then filtering the symbols later. Rather than looking for things in the root in execute. Filtering. Oh, so you've done it with a syntax visitor, is that what you're saying? Can I get the parse options? Probably by casting this to a C# compiler options. And does it have a parse options? No. Let's get parse diagnostics. I want the parse options. Can I get it from one of the trees? Select trees, burst, other C# syntax, tree, dot. There's the parse options. Alright, let's see if that's any better. Yeah, I haven't done anything with the syntax visitor or receiver yet. Oh, come on. Don't worry about the thing that doesn't exist. It will exist if you just build. I promise. Render a syntax tree to keep track of all invocation expression syntax. It's being efficient. Using the pull symbol info bar get symbol from the finishing rate. Yeah, I mean that makes sense, but it shouldn't be any different, I don't think. Ah, there we go. Okay, that works. So with a syntax receiver, as far as I understand, what you're doing is you're telling the compiler, or you're allowing the compiler to call you more efficiently as people type and as these nodes are created, rather than going, yes, and digging through them all. But like this, I don't know, that's just not a scenario I care about. All right, let's see what this does. I think it crashed again. Didn't hit my breakpoint. Interesting. Well, I got past this bit at least. Keep going. Keep going. I feel like maybe we're getting somewhere now. Maybe. Probably not. Can I like... Oh! That's annoying. Okay, F5. We have a semantic model. It worked. We have a tree. Do we have any invocations? Do we have any invocations? We don't have any invocations. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, that's because this tree is not the one we care about? How many trees have we got? 13 trees. Okay, fine. What tree are we in now? What is this? This is a toggle button, so it's not that one. This is a H stack. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, hang on. This is the wrong project. So I put my call to DI here, but this project doesn't reference the source generator. This one does. So I'm very clever. Very, very clever. Let's grab that and move it into here. And let's try this again. Ah, dear. Wait, just grab invocation expression syntax instead of the praxis. Yeah, I was doing that before and it wasn't working, but I think maybe the compilation was wrong. So let's see what happens this time. All right, where have we got our breakpoints? Fine. Now we've probably got lots more trees now too. 15 trees. I'm gonna trust this and let it run. Come on, hit a breakpoint. Nope. Nope. Okay, I think my name service DI service locator get service locator. I did spell that right, didn't I? Certainly looks like it. All right, we'll just have to go through all 15. Thank you for following, Ergonrod. Thank you for following. Welcome aboard. Hope you are having a good night. I'm not really, if I have to admit. I feel like once I've got past this bit, I'll be fine. Please tell me I left the break. From the wreck point. I feel like once I get past this bit, I'll be fine. But yeah, I'm struggling at the moment with getting symbols from my invocations, which is not an invocation. But it was at one point, and it still didn't work. But maybe the compilation was wrong. But maybe it wasn't. There's so much that could be wrong and all right with this that it's kind of, yeah. All right, what tree are we in? So we're looking for mainwindow.cs, which is not generated, so it's not that one. This is app.xaml, so it's not that one. This is the app assembly info. This is the get share code command. This is, well, it's a command. Oh, can't see. Dependency injection.cs. Oh look, hang on, let's pin that. Can I pin that? Yes. Now is that going to show me? Yes. Okay, cool. Dependency injection, ready button handler, toggle button handler. Awesome. Main window. Okay, here's the one we want. And so this has found, why has this found no invocations? App.xaml. No, this is what I want. Okay, so this has found lots of simple member accesses. This is good. Now what do we want? We want the expressions identifier name. Oh, don't tell me in this it's going to be like di dot. Is that what it is? This what it is? Where's the identifier? Hang on, what? Oh, the expression. The expression, and it has an identifier. Yep, so we're going to do this. We're going to go and we're going to pin. Sure. Text. Oh, I bet you it's going to be value and not text or something stupid. So pin that, and then pin that, and then pin that. And yeah, refresh all of this. File system storage. Okay, cool. Can I pin that? No, it's pinned. Alright, refresh. 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 It didn't work. Oh, it didn't pin. Oh, there we go. We can see it all. Okay, DI. There we are. That's the one we want. DI service locator. Okay. So number 27. Why are you not being found? So expression has an identifier. No, it doesn't. Wait, yes it does. Ah, it has a name. Is that what I said? Expression is identifier names. Oh. That's different. Hang on. Yeah, so it's the di.service locator that is throwing it off here. This is very tricky. So this one has a name here of an identifier name with an identifier. But here I'm checking if the expression is an identifier name, not if the expression is... Oh, I know why. I think I know why. The service locator is a member of DI. I found it easier to go through all of the invoke symbol infos and check symbol that containing namespace.name, name. I mean, I doubt I can use invocation expression syntax. I doubt I can use IntelliSense here, but see what happens. Nope. Is this going to work? Oh my god, it works. Services get service provider? No, what do we call it? Here, this one. I mean, that's certainly, so that's found that, and then what you get the symbol info of this. I'm not a fussy man. I'll do whatever works. This is the trial and error that I feel like I always have to do with this stuff. It's like, I could do it this way, could do it this way, could do it this way. You know, and it just, yeah, you'll get there eventually. Yeah, so this is an invocation member access, but this has another, this is what's throwing it off, what's throwing me off here. So this, see the two simple member access expressions? Although it should still have found both. But yeah, essentially, this is a member access expression, and this is now a member access expression as well, because we've got this. And if we remove that, this goes down to, yes, just an invocation with a simple member access. Oh, right. Okay. I think I'm getting it. Maybe. But alright, fine. So let's just go back to finding all the invocations then. So we get the symbol info for the invocation. Can we... I wonder if we can just F5 this again. Oh no, our debugger launch. Stop. Stop. No. Kind of... Well, actually, if we're already under a debugger.launch maybe doesn't do anything. So maybe I could have left that. But let's see if we get anywhere with our test bed this time. Now that we've fixed up those compilations, maybe. Okay, we found a symbol. Have we? Does it have anything? No. So it still has nothing. Alright. And if we put back the debugger launch and we rebuild, is there a difference? Hello! I do working in Microsoft, yes. Welcome. Welcome, GeoKGB, or GoKGB, or GokGB. I'm sorry if I pronounced it right or wrong. So if this shows any difference now, as in if we actually find symbol information here, then, oh boy, it's 10 o'clock already. Then, no, this could be any old expression, right? Yeah. Yeah, so this has a symbol. So it must be the compilation that I'm creating is not working, or not, well, at least it's not right. Let's see, the symbol. How many of these have I got? Oh, there's only 3? Oh, this is the wrong syntax tree, isn't it? Okay. Well, you know what? That'll do. This is a call to messagebox.show. That's okay. We can do that. So we want to find out if this... What do we want to get? We want to get the receiver type. So this is a method symbol. The receiver type, we want it to be our service locator. Seems to make sense. And what did you say? Containing type. No containing type. But receiver type looks okay. In this route. Let's no, hang on. That was the full type name, wasn't it? And what's wrong with this? Can I convert a symbol info to an iMethod symbol? Really? Is that... Oh, these are... Wait. Huh? Why not? Oh, no, it's... dot symbol as... There we go. That's better. Yeah, let's see if that works. I really wish there was a cleaner way to debug these. I really wish I'll have to see if I can work out what to do about that compilation. Because I really feel like test is the way to use this. I didn't see a containing type. I think, yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing here, but are we going to hit a breakpoint? Nope, I think we've probably passed it. Ah dear. This is quite annoying. What's the easy way to do this? Yeah, so, okay, I'll show you what I mean. So, symbol. Containing, oh, it does have a no. I swear I didn't see that in the list. Containing type. Well, I mean, I can do it. I would have thought containing type in this case. Oh, okay. No, I see what it's doing. So the symbol is the service locator it's trying to call, not the syntax. I think. All right. So then would that be the full... Is this with or without the namespace? That's the question. I'm going to go with without because I'm pretty sure it's not. All right, let's see if we get anywhere now. The sad part is I'm sure I've done all this before because when I did the stuff for the comet source generator, I would have had to do the same thing because detect things that inherit from view. Yay, we got a symbol! I don't care about namespaces. Hey, thank you for following. Go KGB. Go KGB! Wait. Okay, cool. So we have our symbol. And we want to find out the type, which is main page, which is here, which has a return type. Okay, so our type to create is method symbol dot returning type. And excuse me, this is a type symbol. Cool. And then from here, so what we want to do from here is we want to get this types declaration. So this main page should have, now there's no declaring syntax references because this is coming from a it's coming from a reference, but what there will be is locations. And so I think we can go through locations, which is in metadata, which is, no, okay, this doesn't have any symbol info though. Ah, okay. Ah, original definition of the type symbol. Maybe this is the one. This looks good. Constructors, yes. And then our constructor, we want to get its constructor arguments. Do we need to jump back to syntax now? No, we can't jump to syntax. We have to stay in symbols. So because all of this code is not necessarily in the project being compiled, we have to stay in the symbol layer because we don't have syntax. Parameters, not arguments. There we go, parameters. That's what we want. So someone's asked for a service locator get service of main page. We need to get, these are the things we need to construct in order to provide them with a main page. And then we go through each one of these and we do the exact same thing. Now this parameter presumably has a type. Yes, which is a type. There we go. Okay, so now I just don't remember how we got here. So from the return type, which is an iType symbol, we get its we get its original definition. Makes sense. Oh, we can get its interfaces. I don't know if that's useful. Oh, original definition is on iSymbol as well. That's cool. Okay, so on iSymbol, we can get its original definition. There's no like other definition, is there? No. Just to double check, I'm not falling into the wrong thing. Cool. So we get its original definition, and then constructors is an INamed type symbol. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So our type to create is return type. Let's go, we've got original definition as INamed type symbol. That makes sense. And then we want to, so we want to generate stuff for type to create, and then we want to go for each param. Hang on. Oh no, wait. Constructors. Ooh, which constructor are we going to use? We're going to use the first one. That's, yeah, okay. Actually, what if they don't have any constructors? I'm just going to type this out and then I'll neat it up later, I promise. So for each parameter in the constructor.parameters, we get the param type, parameter.type, yes. This is an iType symbol. Yeah, well, hang on, let's have a look. So INamed type symbol. What I want to look for is where's the constructors? Constructors. Yeah, so it's on there. So it does need to be a name type. Interesting. So not just a type symbol. Okay. Well, I don't know, but I'm sure that's fine. And then we generate stuff for param type. Okay, I'm gonna stop that. Single. This will be the interface. You don't have the CTOR. Are you talking about the code that I'm looking at, or are you talking on a 30-second delay and I've already got there? So we want to go source builder.add. No, let's not do this. Let's do generate, pass in source builder, and we'll pass in the type to create. And then let's pass in the param type. Constructor params are interfaces you need to type scan for concretes. Yes, that's true, but the same is true for this. So this code here could also be iGame. So the scanning needs to happen for all types equally. So it'll have to go in this generate method, which I thought I just generated when I did it. And what have I done here? Oh God. What the? Oh, I must have said add a parameter. Oops. Okay. Let's clean up this code because this is atrocious code. This is all atrocious code. Symbol, if we have a containing type name, that's good. Method symbol. Loop. Now type to create here could be null. Use map matching. But then you're gonna do that not? No, that's ugly. I don't want to do that. Alright, fine. If symbol is method symbol. Now I have more nesting, but I hate that not with the pattern. Oh, hang on, actually, can I do... No, you can't go is not. No. Because you can't capture... Maybe. I don't know, maybe you can. Let's just do this. Happy? Good. Creating a list and then resolving later will be easier because your existing DI is singletons you need to do. Yes, I will definitely need to do that at some point. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is this generate method is, this is generate stuff for a type, which would include adding to a list or a dictionary or whatever. But because we're getting close to time, this took way longer than I thought to do anything. I want to just do this and just see if it works. Also, I've realized the error of my ways. This all needs to be in here. Type to create is type to create. This is not null. And okay, that's better. So this should now find the entire tree. It is very annoying that this console app doesn't work. I really want to know why that doesn't work. Is this ambiguous now? Oh, it doesn't return value. Oh, my return is... How did my return end up in my for each? Type to create a toString will give the fully qualified name, which is handy for showing back in the string color. Yeah, that's probably very true. Did that run? See, this is not doing anything. I really wish this worked in the console app. It's very, very frustrating. Nope, it still hasn't built. What have I done? What? Didn't I just do that? I could have sworn I fixed that already. Is it built yet? Let's try again. Okay, we have a console app. Can't find anything. Yeah, this is very, very frustrating because this implies the only way to test, well, not the only way, but you know, a way to test is to do this and write out some text. And I really I definitely got this working. We definitely got, well, actually no, James Clancy got this working in the comment stuff before I worked on it. He had it working from a test. Obviously doing different things, but oh, I did not want that still in there. Yeah, it's very annoying that these symbols are not being resolved from that console app, and I'm not really sure why. Like, the compilation's being created. This shouldn't need any using statements. Like, this should just be able to generate. What is this doing? Is this still building? No, it failed. Why did it fail? I can't see why the name DI doesn't exist. Yeah, I know, but if you generate it, it will. Try again. Okay, it's building more now. Okay, now we got some things. Awesome. So, this actually looks a little small. I always find the need to explicitly rebuild source generator, then rebuild the thing I want to test. Yeah, that's probably a good point. So main page needs a game. Oh no, this looks small because I'm not resolving types yet. So what I need to do now is I need to go off and find the real type for game. So in, where are we? In here, I need to find the real type for the thing I'm going to create. And then go through its constructor. Yes, that makes sense, because I'm going through constructors of an interface, which is obviously silly because they don't exist. Okay. All right. So I need to find an implementation of type to create. All right. So, well, can we find out from this if it's an interface? Come on, is interface. Damn it. No. Is definition, is generic type, is implicit cast. Class, I mean. Script class is type. It's not a type, must be a namespace. I wonder if there's another thing to cast to find that out. Type kind. Hey. Okay. So if this is an interface, go off and find the type. Awesome. Interface equals is abstract. Is it? I guess if it's an abstract class, I need to find the implementation as well. Yeah, that kind of works. Are you coding, Dad? I mean, I'm a dad, so yes. Hello, Jacob. Welcome. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess if it's abstract, I need to go and find something to implement it. Sure. I don't think I have any abstract classes, but why not? Find the type that implements this. He is coding son. Well, I am a son and a dad. This is the tricky thing. It's very confusing. I'm also a cousin. I'm an uncle. I'm a nephew. It's crazy. Alright, so yes, so to find the thing. Now this is where we need the compilation passed in here. Ah, dear. Let's add the compilation. So, well, you know what? Find implementation of type to create and compilation. Let's be nice and let's do methods. Slightly less ugly code, please. And then we can do that because that should return one of them, which probably means I can't reassign this type, can I? That's what I'm going to complain now. All right, fine. Real type. Yeah. You know what? We'll just simplify this whole thing. Okay, that's better. 4 comments up. Compilation.global language. Yes, that's what I was going to do. Jeez. You need to store interface and real type, because in the case of being called within a class, the implementing type is just that class. In the case of being called within a class, I'm confused. I will cross that bridge when we get to it. So, compilation.global namespace has every thing in it. Gets all the members of this namespace. Gets all the members of this symbol that are namespaces. So get type members, gets all the symbols that are types. Yay! Alright, so this is all of the types in our whole scope. And then presumably we want to go if x dot interfaces, all interfaces. Let's start with this. Find implementations for interface member. Nice. So if the interfaces dot any, no, stop, autocomplete, I equals, I guess if this is just, if this is what we're looking for, then we return X. And this, compare symbols correctly. Okay. Thanks. And then this, return null. Alright, let's see if this does anything. Rebuild! I need to open this file in Visual Studio Code so it'll refresh automatically. I'll just leave it there. And we can watch. Nope, I'm guessing it's... Hey! Alright, so that didn't work. Well, what happened? Oh, you know what happened? It generated it for the project we want, and then it generated again for presumably like the console app or something. Maybe. Did I remove it? I thought I did. Okay, so this doesn't work. Alright, I think we're back to debugging. You have the dreaded double run. The dreaded double run? I'm not sure I know what that means. Let's step through. No, you know what? We don't even need a breakpoint. Let's put our debugger.launch here, and we will rebuild this. The dreaded double run. I don't have enough experience with source generators to know what that means, if that is indeed what you're talking about. Although now we're not into source generator world anymore now. Now we're into just looking at compilations from Roslyn, which is a whole different kettle of fun. Alright, so we are going to do main page. Now this one, we're just going to do main page. Excellent. We're going to get our constructor. We're going to get a parameter. Excellent. A parameter is an iGame. Awesome. I'm going to go back into here. Please. Yes, good. That skips over that. Okay, so we're going to find an iGame. Excellent. Oh, I just didn't output. So, okay, so maybe it was working. I just didn't change what it outputted. So let's put a breakpoint there. And like this is going to have, yeah, every side. Does this... Okay, so this doesn't find anything. Huh. I found sometimes VS doesn't unload, so runs the latest then a cache version. So VS will never unload, but when you do a rebuild, the compiler should load the latest. But yeah, VS never unloads, so that could be what's going on. Switching to append rather than write. No, that's not a bad idea. Okay, let's just see what this thing is. So this assembly, why is this not changing? Okay, hang on. What are these type numbers? 226. Oh, right. Okay. There's a lot of modules. Let's pick one randomly. This is something from system.security.cryptography. Awesome. Okay. I don't suppose I have any hope of finding system guide or file watcher. This is interesting. Yeah. I need to find something from this project. I'm going to assume it's going to be down near the end. Because if I can find something from this project, then that'll at least give me... It says UI, that's system to Windows forms. Oh, system to Windows. Window base. That's annoying. Maybe it's in alphabetical order. Hey, top 10, that's the T. Oh no, which TR would be afterwards. Okay, maybe it's in alphabetical order. Trains! Woohoo! Okay, so trains.net.engine. Awesome. So this type is... wait, what is the type of this? I'm confused. I'm not seeing a type name. It's a module. What? It's a name type. Its name is module. Okay. So this... Is this giving me the actual DLL? So 209 was trains.net.engine. Trains.net comment. Yeah, okay. So this is the assembly. So I need to dig in further to actually get the types. I'm only looking at the first 255. Oh, that's okay. I found this one. No, I'm okay with this one. Oh, you think the types will be... Well, alright. Let's have a look. How many are there really? There wasn't that many more than 255, were there? Yeah, actually, no, okay, you're right. Yeah, build info, that's presumably a class. So, okay. So it's just listing all the modules first. I was kind of thinking maybe you have to dig into the module. 290. Nope. Argument out of range? Yeah, index out of range. There's not that many. That's only for this namespace. So this is all of the type members in the global namespace. So there's only 226. Yeah, so I'm seeing them all. Get namespace members. Oh, so you've got to dig, right. Yeah, I mean this, so this should still work though, right? Like digging through namespaces, that does make sense. But, so was it 208, I think? Like I'm okay, digging through a module versus a namespace shouldn't matter. The question is how do you get the types from this, I guess. What do we got? So this is an empty list. Maybe you don't, maybe you do need to go through namespaces. Maybe you need to cast it as something other than a name type. Alright, well, we can do it. That's right. See what makes sense. Alright, so get namespace members. And then get type members. Or just members. I should change this. I should probably pick better variable names. That's cool. Alright. Let's try it again. Build a queue list. Yeah, eventually this will need to be a queue, not a queue, maybe a queue. Eventually this will definitely need some kind of structure because I need to know what to create first. Both get type members, then get type namespace. Oh, do I need to dig through? Is this digging through like, is the first namespace going to be trains and then the second one's trains.net and then the third one is trains.net.engine? That's annoying. Yes. No, I don't want to know that. Oh, there must be a better way. Yeah, look at that. Trains.main window. Trains.services, trains.app. Well, that's found some types. Okay, so that found some types. What is Y? Y is trains. Yeah, that is only one element namespace. Okay. Oh, then that found some types. Fine. What is Y now? DI. Yeah, okay. And this has one which is service locator. Accessibility. This is not even... Yeah, right. Comment system. Yeah, okay. So I guess I've seen trains, yeah. Alright. That's annoying. Is there really no better way to do this? Oh, that's right. Okay, so, okay, we want to go through the namespace members. So what we really want to do is we want to go for each, get all types. One more. Do that. And we want to go enumerable. Named type symbol. What was this again? Namespace symbol. Hang on. What? Yeah, okay. I got it. Namespace in namespaces. Can't call it namespace. And then for each type in get type members. C, and then return get. Oh no, is it return or yield return? I can never remember. Get all types for ns dot namespace members. Can I just do that? Maybe? Squiggles? No. Can I yield return? Or do I have to loop? I have to loop. Sub ns. Yeah. I can't believe I've forgotten how to write recursive enumerators. What have I done wrong here? Get all types. Oh no, that's right. Return T, yes. Cool. Okay. I'm going to rebuild and hope for the best. And we'll watch as this flashes on the screen quickly. I should change this to append. You're right. God, it's 10:37. Alright, if this works... Oh, undoing. Okay. If this works, I'm tempted to say that this might be a good spot to stop. So real type is main page. Excellent. Let's go around again. Hey, we're trying to find game and it found game. It works. The system works. Alright, the only thing is I'm not outputting that, but okay. So this, in theory, if I shift F11 that fella. Ooh, didn't find something. IEnumerable of object. How did we get here? Why are we trying to create an IEnumerable of object? What is our parameter? What is our... What the... What are we doing? A layer render. An ordered list of layer renderers. Oh, ordered list, that's a special case. Okay, fine. Ignore that. Let's leap out of here. Let's leap out of here. Right out of that file. Okay, so here's what we found to construct. So this should in theory have every type. Oh no, I forgot. That's right, I'm not outputting the right things. I should have every interface, right? So, yeah, I need to fix this. So maintain is a game, which takes a game board, that's right, which takes a layout, that's right. Takes games. Yeah, okay, this is looking maybe okay. It still doesn't look long enough. Doesn't look anywhere near long enough, in fact. This timer, I think we're probably back up on game. Another pixel map on game parameters. Tools. It's not going deep enough. No, it's definitely not. Yeah, the ordered list is interesting. You have to think about how to recurse over those constructors. Recurse over those constructors. I'm not sure what you mean. We are. Like, are we? It's going through every constructor, for every parameter on every constructor, and it's recursing back into here to find all of its types and all of its constructors. I need to fix this so I can see what it's actually trying to do. Like track serializer, another track serializer. Yeah. Let me try that. So generating real type. And then that's going into that. Whoop, sorry. It's just missing the thing coming from ordered lists. Oh, yes, you're right. There would be a few. Yes, okay. Yes, all the renderers, all the tools would all be coming from ordered lists, and so that's missing that. That's interesting. Okay, that's interesting. So we'll have to work that out. All right, but this is maybe working, but also maybe not. So this stub, I need to add the stub in to the as source text if we don't generate anything else. At the moment, we're not generating anything else. The dupes are multiple constructors needing a single thing. Yes, no, the dupes are expected, absolutely. That's where the queue comes in of working out dependencies, which is interesting, knowing the right order. And then also the other fun part is the transient stuff, and you know, so we'll get that. We'll get there. All right, so we got all that. We got all things. We're outputting the right type. Let me add this in just for fun. Until we actually have something working, we can return the stub, and then that at least will do something. I'm kind of thinking this needs to be fully restructured though. Like this should get past a source builder. This should probably return a dictionary and just be a find things to do method. Oh no, did I leave my debugger launch in there? Ah, crap. Yeah, okay. That's getting there. That's, yeah, whatever, just, that's working. Yeah, so what yes, just use it. What I really need, yeah, for every, it outputted the stub, for every, and then it outputted nothing. There's got to be a reason. I reckon you're right, it might be an old copy. For every one of these that we recurse into, we need to build up a tree. So we need to build up a tree of the types we're creating by going through all of it. Sorry, hang on. Hi. We need to build up a tree of all the types we're going to create. And then we go search that depth first to find all the leaf nodes, construct them as we go, and then put the names we assign to them. So we'll generate, by construct them I mean generate a line of code that constructs them, puts them in a variable. Then we add the variable names to a dictionary, and then when we need to construct a type, we go through its constructors, and if there is something in the dictionary for our name, we pass in that thing. Tree, lazy way, add them to a list, reverse it, and that gives you the order. Tree, lazy way. Well, so am I generating a tree the right way by going through constructors? I mean, I guess I am, because I'm recursing here. So yes, by the time, yes, essentially anything that doesn't go into this bit is a leaf node, a leaf node, I think. But anyway, we'll worry about that later. I think that makes sense. I'm also not necessarily, again, speed, meh. We'll see. The dictionary thing is interesting as well, because for transients, we can put in, if we just put into the dictionary instead of a variable name, we just put in new blah, then it's automatically transient. Tree is the proper way, just reverse list as how you discover it is the lazy way. Sure. I'm pretty lazy, as you can tell. So yeah, so that was a pain. am going to convert this to a cast. Can I? Yes, because I'm sure that will work. What the? No, what? Oh, is there no convert to cast? Oh, there isn't. I am sure that a C# syntax tree will generate a C# syntax tree. Commit and push. Yeah, I guess I should. It does no harm. I'll just comment out that line again. I'm very disappointed that this didn't work. Yeah. I really want to know why it didn't. I really do. I mean, I'm guessing the answer will be in... Actually... Just quickly... I can run this and see if there's any diagnostics. And that might just tell us the answer really quickly. But... that is very disappointing. Yes, there is a diagnostic. Name service locator does not exist in the current context. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just forget a using DI? I did. Oh my god. Is that all it is? Oh, I'm back in screen. Sorry. Sorry. Thank you. Now you know precisely what I look like when I'm coding. Sorry. Forgot about that. Okay, so... oh god, if that's the whole problem, I'll be very annoyed. Okay, now there's no diagnostics. If this works... I can't tell if it works. Okay, hang on. Are we going to append anything? Oh my god. If I have been fighting with debugger.launch because I missed... trains.net.foo. That's correct. Well, there we go. I'm glad the system works. Yeah, so in this... no, not in here. In here, wherever we are. Wait a minute. Oh my god, what a comedy of errors as usual. In this one, which is the real one, that I ripped the code off from, you'll notice that it gets the diagnostics and it outputs them. I just didn't copy that bit of code. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I have no excuse. But I'm actually slightly happy. That's good to know that works. That'll make things a lot easier from next time. But it will have to be next time. So yes, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for sticking around despite the sheer pain. I hope you will forgive me and be a return viewer regardless. But you know, hey, thank you for following Astro 5500 550 Astro 55. Ooh, thank you for following. Late breaking. Welcome, and also welcome, Chicken Sandwich. Thank you for telling me about seeing my face. I apologise that you had to see my face. It's horrible. My username used to be Chook, and I feel a strong affinity to you, Mr. Chicken Sandwich. We have a bond of chickens. So, who wants to raid somebody? Anybody? I mean, you don't have to. It's fine. There's so many people online. I really can't choose. There's people playing games. Let's raid someone we haven't raided. I feel like every week we end up raiding Kim, and you know that's too much pressure for anybody. Let's raid Codephobia for fun. Thank you for hanging around. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will hopefully catch you next week where we might keep working on this, or maybe I'll just keep working on a bit because I really want to now that it almost works. Never mind. Alright, thank you. See you all. Bye bye.